today in this video we're going to be playing Madden 20. I already played Madden 20.
Hello everyone, it's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC look.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? Yellow lady. Check 55 to mine.
This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his third Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now Breeze. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On play action, it's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Give him 6 there, but now it's 3rd. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination. Though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Anthony Barr, the Minnesota Viking, there to take him down. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they work this out past the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We're scoreless after 1. On 2nd down, it's Conner. Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown. James Conner, 68 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Breeze. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone. And now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole or the three-quarter pole?
It is the quarter pole, and we get to thank our NFL reporter, Randy Moss, who also has a great background in the sport of kings, for letting us know that's one of the most misused terms in that sport. It is the quarter pole, right? When they headed for the home stretch is what he also said about it. I can't wait to see how this thing ends.
Well, we got New England and Baltimore, the top 2 seeds in the AFC, Seattle and New Orleans in the NFC. You think it stays that way at the end?
I think it's going to be a heck of a battle. I think Baltimore, yes. New England's going to get a battle from Buffalo, but I think they're going to stay in the spot. Seattle, they're going to...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled quarterback.
And he's going to go down again. Geno Atkins got home that time. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Third. If they made this, I suck at this.
Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. To return is Roberts. Fights loose. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. A 2nd-time Pro Bowler here. This is the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he gets it to his KC running mate. That's Tyreek Hill. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. So we're at halftime of the 20. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things.
Hold on. Okay, this guy, Mahomes, is like, you know, he's new, but he also strong. Look, he lets you just truck that guy. Here, look. If you guys didn't really see clearly, boom. No, it wasn't that one. I think it was this guy. Boom, just like saying get right off me. Wait, ooh, that
change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. This is Gordon as they go to him again.
First time.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it.
And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Melvin Gordon taking it in. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the 4th.
Fourth quarter with 4 minutes.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. To throw is Breeze.
Yes.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. First down run for Connor, not going to get much. Maybe a yard. 2nd down. Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year for the Rams, there on the stop. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Mahomes to his KC teammate Kelsey for the AFC first. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
actually have my 7.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Breeze now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Breeze to throw. To Barkley on the check down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the NFC going to take a timeout there 2nd as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st down, Breeze. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Touchdown! Zach Ertz, 41 yards. And the NFC able to get a bit closer. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was the prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point.
I can try to make a touchdown in 23 seconds.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Sorry about that loud noise. I'm going to try to run it. Anyways, guys, first goal when I was 20 for you guys. Hey, I had a better passing yard even though I got less yards, but who cares? Oh yeah. Alright, see you guys later, and